Okay, so after looking at the triage framework, we actually seen that how you can send the introductory message, how to approach your prospects, your ideal clients, those who have engaged with you, the warm leads, the hot leads, how to send them the friend request, how to send the introductory message, all that 4-step DM mastery, how to build that rapport. And after that, we seen how to book a triage call where you are going to qualify whether you are booking a call with your ideal client or not, and gathering some minor information. Now we are going to see the other part of the framework, that is booking calls with the messenger framework. Now this is the framework where you are going to just book directly the sales call by just having the chatting on the messenger or in the DMs. Okay, so this is a traditional way of appointment setting where you are just sending the introductory message, then gathering some information, asking some pain related questions, desire related questions, identify what is the gap actually they wanted to fill, what is the problem exactly that you are going to solve. And if they are a perfect fit, then you directly pitch your offer on the sales call, right? So in the messenger framework, we are going to see a framework which is again optional. The triage way is the best way because it will save you a lot of time. Again, some of your prospects, some of your ideal clients will not prefer to jump on a call. They will be introvert, they will hesitate for any reason. Some people will not jump on a call directly. They will just you need to follow up or ask some questions, gather some informations on the messenger itself. Then you can use this messenger framework. So let's see about this framework. Okay, so now we are here talking about the last aspect of the high impact appointment setting framework. Although it's optional, as I said, you can use the triage way, but we can't ignore this. Some prospects will not be so open to jump on a call with you, right? And some communications, some conversations will naturally flow in the DMs when you do the 4-step DM mastery that we have seen, that is sending the friend request, sending the introductory message, building the rapport and engaging with them time to time, right? So let's jump into the magnetic messenger framework strategy. Okay, so the overall strategy of the messenger framework is a typical messenger script. Okay, so this will be a universal conversation script or conversation framework that will allow you to take any potential client from a stranger to a booked call and then eventually a sale. Okay, so this framework is based on a simple strategy to figure out what the gap is between where they are right now and where they want to be, right? From point A to point B, thus giving you the exact reason for them to book a call. Usually you will use this script for outbound leads. However, you can always use it to better qualify any inbound leads as well, right? You can use it to qualify your inbound leads as well. So what is outbound and inbound leads? Now, inbound leads are actually, these are the people, they approach you, they show interest in you, they DM'd you and started asking questions about of your offer, your program, or what you do, right? The group requests that you get, just some people will randomly jump onto your Facebook group and join your group, right? Those are the leads, inbound leads. Those who commented on your CTA and promotional posts, those are your inbound leads. Those who replied or commented on your mission post, result book post, or any offer or promotional post, right? Basically, inbound leads are these people, they have approached you, they have shown interest in you. And outbound leads are you approaching them. Okay, you are going through them. This is outreach thing. Okay, they liked any of your posts related to your offer. They commented on any of your story or a value post or a CTA post, right? They commented on any of your 2-step post where you share some freebies, lead magnets, PDF videos, right? They added you as a friend. This is also an outbound lead. Okay, you can start a conversation with them right there. So you're pretty much clear about what are the inbound leads and outbound leads. Okay, and before moving forward, before jumping into the messenger framework, I want you to understand there are some pitfalls that you want to avoid. First one is never give up on any prospect. Yes, if someone shows any interest, then they are your potential client, as simple as that. Don't stop until they have booked a call or joined your Facebook group or downloaded your freebies or a lead magnet, right? Never give up on any prospect or don't assume anything. Never let the conversation die or end on your side. When people talk to you, there is an opportunity for you to build and advance that relationship. So you have to take it. Okay? Don't allow your conversation to die somewhere or end the conversation. Keep on following up with them. Don't get discouraged by closed off prospects. Now, there will be a lot of people who will guard up at first until they know how you can help them. So you have to stick with the script until they opt into your offer or they disappear. Okay? So don't stop or don't get discouraged by these kind of people. Okay? And don't make assumptions. Most important thing. Just because someone doesn't respond to your conversation doesn't mean they are not interested. And if someone says they are ready to buy off the bat, doesn't mean they are. So you have to identify and qualify your ideal clients and have conversations with them. So don't make assumptions that they are not interested. If they don't reply, they might be busy, genuinely busy. They will reply after 1 or 2 days or after a week. But don't make assumption as of yourself, right? Now jumping onto the messenger script, as I have already told you that this is an universal conversation framework you are having on the DMs, on the messenger. And this will allow you to take any potential client from a stranger to a booked call and then eventually a sale. And this entire process is used or done using the DM feature or the messenger feature. No call is involved till you book the strategy session. You're inviting a prospect to book a sales call with you using this messenger script framework. Okay, so as you can see that the first two steps, that is starting the conversations and building a rapport in the DMs, are the same that we have covered in the 4-step DM mastery. On the right side of the screen, you can see the 4 steps. These are the same step. So you can follow these 4 steps and then jump into identifying their current situation. This is where we are going to find the gap. What is the gap between their current situation and their desired situation? That is what we are going to find in this messenger framework. So for the first 2 steps, we are going to use the same 4-step DM mastery. That is sending them the friend request, sending them the introductory message, then building the rapport in the DMs and engage and keep the conversation going, right? And the rest, as I said, are to gather the information from them, mostly where they are, what are their problems, pains, and where they want to go, their desires. And this is where we find the gap. That gap is what we need, right? So this is a framework you can use for DM conversations and book a strategy session with your potential client if you found them you are a good fit. Okay, if you still use this strategy for booking a call with having just DM conversations or messenger conversations and it's not worked for you for a long time, then there may be several reasons. There might be mindset reason, there might be follow-up reasons, or any other reason, or you are not sounding authentic or following a scripted version. Okay, but still, if you don't want this, then you can just book a 15-minute triage call that we have discussed with them, You can just book a triage call with them and then try to book a strategy session if they are a perfect fit. Okay, so let's look at each of the step of this messenger framework with this script. So I'll just give you an overview of the script that I'm going to show you. So this is the script that I am talking about, right? This is the same document, the high impact appointment setting mastery, where we have all the lessons until now we have seen all are mentioned in this document. The 4-step DM mastery, the making set attempts, and the third is the messenger mastery. So we are here. So as I said, the messenger script is a universal conversation framework that will allow you to take any potential stranger to a booked call and eventually to sell. There is a note that you need to make sure before jumping while looking at this script or looking at this framework, make sure that you make tweak to these questions so they are relevant to your niche or your industry and your offers. I'm a business coach, so my questions are related to business and I've mentioned all the questions related to my business. So you can tweak it or book a one-on-one coaching call with me and we are going to deliver your personalized messenger script, triage script, and a sales call script based on your niche, your industry and your market, right? Relevant to your offer, right? So step 1 was start a conversation. As you see here, the first step is to start the conversation. So if you're starting conversation with the new friends, just follow the 4-step DM mastery as I mentioned here. Go to their bookmark here and you can follow this. Okay. How to send the introductory message to whom. So you can follow this script, how to start the conversation, the initial conversation that we have seen. That is a statement and a question, right? So you can use this. There are some examples in action. Then you can use this same framework to build rapport with them in the DMs, okay, with the new friends, right? So the step number 1 was starting the conversation. Now I have also attached some done for you scripts or done for you statements, questions that you can use in various scenarios. Like if you see, if it's a warm lead, then you can follow this ongoing script. That is the friends that engaged on your content, wherever in profiles or groups, you can use statements, any one of the statements. Now I have attached 4 to 5 statements in each of this aspect of this script, but you have to use any one. Don't use everything, every statement don't use. All are same, but are used differently. Okay, but the purpose is same. Okay, just to start the conversation. Okay, so if the prospect or the friend of the people in your friend list engaged on your content, you can start the conversation by using this statement. Hey, thanks for commenting and liking my last post. Just wanted to say thanks for liking my post. Appreciate you following the content. Thanks for the engagement on my recent post. So someone engaged on your content, just send them any one of this statement. And then following up with question, how's everything going for you? What's new and exciting in your world? Okay. If they respond to your stories, you can use these statements. Thanks for checking out my stories. I noticed you stuck around to the end of my long story. That really helps me with the algorithm. I noticed you enjoyed the Facebook story. You brightened my day. These kind of statements you can use to start the conversations. Okay. Again, for if they are new friends and follow requests you get, you can use these scripts. Hey, it's great to see your friend request. Thank you for adding me on your friend list. It's great to connect with you. These are just the initial messages you can send to start the conversation in these scenarios, right? Then you can jump on to building the rapport. Now, as I said, your goal here is to create the friendly relationship with your ideal client in the DMs. You have to ask a question in a way to create that back and forth conversation going, right? So these questions are directly related to the issue you help your clients overcome. So ask any one relevant questions. Now, these are too many questions here I mentioned in different scenarios you will use based on the conversation is going. Just go through these questions, but when you are having conversation with your prospect on the DMs, follow your instinct and be authentic. Whatever you feel sending them, just send them. Don't follow a pre-written script, right? You can build rapport light completely off the bat, but saw you are an fitness coach. How long you have been doing that? Okay, you can ask similar questions completely off the base, but saw you are into a wealth niche. How long you have been doing that? Okay, I don't mean to be weird or anything, LOL, but how's your weight loss journey going so far? What made you start with? So you're asking questions related to their niche and initiating a conversation to build a rapport. Okay. No matter how many questions you ask, but you have to at least ask 1 or 2, how much value you provide. Your primary goal here is to build the rapport, get and start that back and forth conversation happening. We are not initially focusing to book a call with them. Okay. We are just starting a conversation. Okay. Then we jump into the meat of this. After starting the conversation by using the 4-step DM mastery, then building the rapport. Now we are jumping into the gap. Okay, you have to find the gap. So the third step is finding the gap, that is need plus pain. So there are 3 steps: identify the current situation, identify the desired situation, and identify the need and problem, which is the gap. So these 3 steps are mentioned in this step number 3. You have to find the gap. So first you have to identify the current situation, right? So the objective of this step is to identify the prospect's current state, current situation, their baseline. So you need to ask relevant questions and focus on clarifying the response rather than giving just advice. Okay, you need to clarify what is exact current situation they are in. So you can ask question like, so how's your journey been? How's everything going for you? Then they will open up with their current situation. What kind of clients do you work with? What do you help them achieve? Just to make sure you passed $5,000, $10,000 per month yet, asking to see if I could add some value here. Okay. What do you do or offer for your clients, and how is it priced? So these kind of questions will allow them to open up with their current situation, right? After identifying their current situation, you identify their desired situation. So you can ask, cool, what's your big goal with your current niche? What goal are you trying to achieve by solving XYZ problem? What's your goal for 2024? What are you planning to focus in the next 3 months? So you are trying to understanding their goal, their desired situation, what the exactly outcome they want. Now, once you understand their current situation, where they are, what they are struggling with, and then you understand their desired situation, what they actually want, what the outcomes, the results they need, then you need to identify the gap. What is the exact need and what is the exact pain they are suffering with? Okay. Now, identifying the pain and gap, you need to ask relevant questions like, what have you tried so far? Have you hired a business coach before? What do you think is the biggest challenge to getting to XYZ goal? What do you think you need the most right now to do that? Are there any limitations, something you would like to fix so that you are not relying on Y solution to solve XYZ problem? So you're asking relevant questions that will help them to open up with what exactly thing they need and why they are struggling with that problem, why they are still stuck in that current situation, right? So you need to understand and identify these three things: the current situation where they are struggling, the desired situation where they want to go or where they want to be. Then you need to identify the need and the pain, the exact gap that you can fill with your offer, right? So after these three steps, we are jumping into the giving insights into the game. Now you understand their current situation. Now you understand their desired situation. Now you identified their need, what exactly they need and what exactly the situation is, what exactly the pain is. And now you have to give some insights about that things that you have now discovered about them. So before giving the insight, ask permission first before providing those insights. You can say, I worked with 10 clients who have similar situations as they just mentioned. So you can say, I worked with 10 clients who have same problem that you are having currently. So I can probably share some helpful insights if you are open to it. So you are asking a question, asking for a permission. Okay. And if they allow you to share some insights, then you can empathize the current problem they are exactly having. Okay, so you can say, completely get that your system for getting clients isn't consistent right now and you're trying Facebook ads. So this is the current problem they are facing with. Whatever the current problems your prospect have, just empathize on that and mention that. Okay, and reveal why they are still struggling or facing that problem in the current situation. Something like, I worked with over 10 clients who have struggled with the same challenges, and while that is definitely a problem, what I found is you probably have an offer creation problem too. So you have to pinpoint what exactly the problem is, the exact reason why they are having that current problem. Okay, then you repeat and close. Something like this. The truth is, 75% of success of your lead generation will come down to your offer. If you don't have that right, it's like building your house on a foundation of sand. Hope that makes sense. So you're just repeating the problem and mentioning some facts through your experience and just closing the sentences. Okay, by giving some example, adding some metaphors and all those things. Okay, so if you do this portion right, they'll start asking few questions, more questions. They will be start asking more questions about what you have said in this section. Something like, well, how do you create a good offer? Now this is the opportunity for you to propose a call, right? So the problem was the lead generation. Okay, then I give insights. I just repeated what their problem is and what the reason was. That is, they have the offer problem when they have the lead generation problem because of their offer. So I mentioned about offer and I am shared some truth, the facts that they need to know. Okay. Then they will ask me questions about how should I create offer? Tell me about how should I create offer, all those things. Then this is the opportunity for me to propose a call. Then I'll just jump on to the last section of this framework, that is book a call. That is, I'll invite them to book a sales call, a strategy call. Simply, I'll offer a strategy call. Yes, and I definitely think we can help you with that. are you free to chat this week? Or you can say, I'd actually love to figure out a way together to see how I can help you out to get the lead generation problem solved. I have an exact method that brings me $10,000 per month. Would you be open to getting on a call together? Okay. Then you have to wait for a reply to them to say yes. Don't sound desperate or don't sound spammy. Just wait, listen to everything that your client says, then reply. Okay. Wait for them to say yes. Then if they said yes, you can say, is it okay I send my calendar link, right? Or cool, if I send you our private calendar, can you pick a time that works for you right now? Then again, you have to wait for the answer. If they said yes, then send the link. Don't just directly send the link. If they said yes, then just send the link. Amazing, it is the calendar link. Once you booked, send me a screenshot of the confirmation page so I know you got through. I'll wait right here. If you say this, they will book the call right away. Okay? Or simply just ask whatever time is perfect for them. Then you eventually book a call into your calendar link and just share the link with them. That is the best thing. Okay? So after they book a call, send them this message and take the pressure off. Okay? You can say, just saw you booked in, looking forward to seeing you on the call. As simple as that. And you have to confirm the call afterwards. Confirm your call 24 hours by telling them you can't wait to meet you tomorrow at X time. So before the 24 hours of the call or 12 hours of the call, you can send them this message just to make them sure that they know that they have booked the call and they have confirmed that they are jumping onto the call, just to remind them. And before the 1 hour of jumping onto the call, just send them the Zoom link. See you in an hour, their name. Here is our Zoom link to join that call. As simple as that, right? Again, I have added some principles to follow in the messengers and DMs. You go through that, how to sound authentic, less salesy and interrogating. You can adopt this framework as well. We are jumping into this later on, okay? But you can follow this. All these things are mentioned here step by step. You can see the 4-step DM mastery. The first lesson we see making set attempts, how to invite people to triage call with warm and hot leads and book a confirmation of a triage call, then invitation to the strategy call with after the triage call, then using the messenger mastery, that is a direct conversation from start to end for booking a sales call using the DM and the messenger framework, right? And lastly, there is some principles you can follow to master this DM thing. Master this conversation on the DM framework or messenger framework, how you can sound authentic or less salesy. You can use this because effect when you wanted to have a chat with them or asking a permission or for micro commitments. You can use, these are small things, some principles that you can follow while DMing those people. Then there is an extra resources, that is 5-step timeless messenger formula to get clients. Sometimes you can use this script to start closing deals when you are just starting out, while offering free coaching or something, giving free lead magnet. Okay, so this is the best way to start the conversation as well. So go through this document of booking the sales call using the messenger mastery framework as we have discussed here, right? So I think you are pretty much clear about the messenger script framework, or in the past you have also tried many messenger script and all those things, but use this. If you are not very much fond of this, or you have tried this and it doesn't work for you, use the triage framework. That works best for me, and I am sure it will work for you. If you have any problem, you can jump on a call with me. I'm ready to help with that as well. Okay, now before ending this lesson, now it is important for you to understand some appointment setting principles while having the conversation with your prospect and trying to book a call in the DMs or in the messenger thing.